This is Mr. Kamal, policeabuse.com, and this is a live phone call you're going to be joining with a client who has a complaint about the Fallsburg, New York Police Department. The client is not happy that the police have failed to respond to his complaint, and we're going to place a phone call during this recorded interview. Stand by, you'll be joining a live call in just a moment.
I don't know how can I say this, but after I was doing all this bridge job, they were like 2 different times they showed up at my house. One time because my mom called because she thought somebody broke in, and she called and then she hung up, and they showed up, and I was outside doing something, and me and my mom got a new car, and the police also said, well, I never seen that car before, and blah, 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 because any of his business when I'm driving.
Okay, well, hold on. Let me just deal with the issue of the complaint. Did anyone ever interview you or talk to you about your complaint?
The police department, no.
Okay, so the complaint that we sent for you, they never talked to you, they never called you in, they never called you?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I have your complaint form up in front of me right now. Just give me a moment. Okay, you were claiming that you were the victim of false arrest and excessive force, correct?
Yes.
All right. And let me just look a little further on here. Just a minute.
An harassment.
Okay. All right. What I want to do, Juan, is I want to get the police on the other line. Can you stand by for a second?
Yes.
Okay.
Court.
Yes, I'm trying to reach the police department. Is this not the police department?
No, this is the court. It's 4422 is the police department.
Okay, 4422. Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Uh-huh. Bye.
Fallsburg Police Sergeant Robinson, can I help you?
Yes, sir. Can you tell me what your procedure is for reporting a complaint of police misconduct?
One moment, please.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to know what your procedure is for reporting a complaint of police misconduct.
Of police misconduct?
Yes.
You can come in and you can, we will give you a written formal complaint form, and you can fill it out, and it will be turned over to the chief, who will then investigate it.
Okay, I have a young man on the line with me, and I'm a retired police detective, and he's trying to report a complaint. And we sent a complaint over about 2 months ago, and it was never answered. We emailed it to the police department, and I can give you the email address, fpd362 at fallsburgnewyork.com.
All right, that was the chief of police. He is in. I will give you him, and you can follow up with him, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, one moment.
Mm-hmm.
Chief Williams.
Hi, Chief. My name is Mr. Kamal, and I'm with policeabuse.com. And I have a young man named Juan Rivenberg on the phone with me. He's trying to report a complaint of excessive force and false arrest. And we emailed a complaint previously on his behalf, but we didn't get a response.
I take complaints in person.
You take them in person?
Correct. Or you can contact the town supervisor, and you can go through the town clerk and file a complaint that way. or the supervisor. I don't take complaints via email.
Okay. Do you have a complaint form online, and do you take complaints by fax?
I take complaints in person.
Is that a stated policy, or is that just what you're telling me right now?
That's what I do.
Do you have do you have policies, correct?
At this point, you can speak to the town supervisor. And
Okay. What is his name and what is his number? Just give me a moment. I want to get a pen because I'm going to call him right now. Just one moment. And I'm asking you as a citizen, where are your policies located? Are they on your website? Do you have policies? Where would I find them?
You can find the policies with the town clerk's office.
The town clerk's office. Okay. And you're referring me to the town clerk instead of telling me what your policies are. Is that right?
No, I'm referring you to the town supervisor.
Okay. Give me the clerk and the supervisor's names and their contact information.
The town supervisor is Steve Bigliante.
Steve Bigliante. Okay. And what's his number?
434-8810.
434-8810. Okay. And the other party?
I don't know the town clerk's number offhand, but you can find that online.
What is his name?
It's a she.
Okay. What is her name?
Her name is Donna Ackerley.
Donna Ackerley. All right. And do you have a mayor or a city council? Who runs the town?
The supervisor, Mr. Vigliante.
Mr. Vigliante. Is there one supervisor or more than one?
There's one supervisor. There's a town board.
Okay. And do you have a city attorney?
There's a town attorney.
A town attorney. What is his name?
Jacob Billig.
Jacob. Do you have a number for him?
No, I do not offhand.
Okay. And where would I find information about your complaint process?
My complaint process is when people want to complain about police officers, I do have a form that they come in, I give them the form, and they sit down, they fill out the form, and they sign it.
Okay, does it have to be notarized, or they can just walk in, sign the form, and leave?
Well, it does not have to be notarized, but it should be read because it's a form.
Okay, all right. And that form is there a pamphlet or a brochure or anything else to go with that form explaining the process?
Say that one more time.
Is there a pamphlet or a brochure or something that this person can take with him explaining the process?
No, it's just a detail of them explaining to me what their complaint is, and when they sign it, it tells them that, they're signing it on a penalty of perjury.
Okay, and who conducts the who conducts the investigation, and what is that process?
I conduct the investigation.
Okay, and do you have an internal affairs unit, or are you're in charge of any supervised investigations?
I refer anything that I feel is necessary to go to the district attorney's office.
Okay.
So basically, I do it in conjunction with the district attorney's office.
Okay, and just last question. What is the size of your department, if you don't mind my asking?
What do you mean by size?
How many officers? How many sworn officers?
20.
20 officers. And can you give me a location or a place where I can retrieve records regarding complaints against your agency?
The town clerk would have that.
Okay. All right, Chief. Thank you very much for your information. Mr. Rivenberg, I'll talk with you further. Thank you, Chief. Have a great day.
You're all right.
Okay, Juan?
Yes.
Okay, now I know why your complaint was not investigated. This is not a professional organization to the extent that they manage complaints. So I'm going to have to probably go to the state or somewhere else, and I am going to go through these other parties at the township to try to get you some help. But now I know we sent 3 complaints into these guys. They didn't answer the complaints, and they didn't answer even the FOIA request, which they're required to by law. So there's some problems here. So let me look at it a little further. What I want to do... I'm sorry, go ahead.
They just trying to slip to the cracks.
No, it didn't. Well, I believe they deliberately let it slip through the cracks. I think he got the complaint, It's at an email address that goes back to him. That's what the officer who answered the phone said. And it's a problem. So listen, I have to go because I want to do some things with this right now, and I can't do it with you on the phone.
Okay, you want to contact me back whenever?
Yeah, I'm gonna have Miss Jackson contact you back in about